2026 will heal us.
The 2020s so far have been a bit rough, to say the least. Soon we're gonna be 6 years into this decade, and a lot of people are saying there hasn't been an it year for us. And I speak for—
What are we rating 2025 from 1 through 10? I'm gonna give it this year a 7 out of 10. I think it was good. I think it was jam-packed. A lot of crazy things happened. It was cool. Definitely a year to remember.
all human beings on Earth. When I say 2025 was not that—
No, it was a good year. It was a good year. Maybe not politically or globally and like with wars and shit. Personally, I feel like I did a lot of things. This year was a 6 or 7.
It's hard to find a single soul that was even positive on the internet this year. And I may be a part of that hating, sure, but I blame everyone else for that. The internet made me negative this year and turned me into—
I think one thing 2025 has also showed us is the internet is going back to its ruthless era. People are getting way tired of being censored nowadays, and people are just gonna speak their mind. The fact that everybody's memeing someone who got assassinated live, all of that is out. People gonna do what people do.
It seems at any moment this year was prepared to fight in the street and get ready for war. And by I mean the president of the United States invading a country for oil.
I think you're going to find that there's a very receptive ear to doing exactly what they're doing, taking out those boats. And very soon we're going to start doing it on land too.
Venezuela. How about we're buying oil from Venezuela?
Bro, I think one thing I don't get about Trump, bro, you're damn near 90, gang. You have billions of dollars. Why do you care about being a president, bro? I know it's like maybe like, oh, oral, or you're gonna be written down in history. Bro, fuck history. When I'm dead, I don't care what people think about me. I'm gonna be out here living in yachts and just traveling the world. He probably already done that, to be fair. But I'm just like, I'm not trying to work when I'm 90, gang.
When I left, Venezuela was ready to collapse.
This is who you voted for? Oh, God. I didn't, but I know someone who did. I ain't gonna say it, but I dead ass know someone who did. At the end of the day, bro, I think a lot of Americans that vote, bro, most of them, I feel like they're not voting out of spite. I think they genuinely think when people vote for presidents, they genuinely think that this person is gonna make my life better.
We would have taken it over. We would have gotten all that oil. It would have been right next door.
If we look back at when I talk about the 8 years of the past, we got 2016, obviously for Gen Z with—
I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting 2016 fatigue. Shut up, bro. Any nigga that's still clinging on to 2016, bro, I'm like, has your life just been depressing ever since? Like, I know it was a good year, but bro, let's move on.
the mix of 2017 and 2018. Great music was coming out, great movies were coming out, things were actually affordable. For the 2000s, you had 2007 for the millennials, mainly with the same things Gen Z had for 2016. It's a damn shame. I should have bought a house back in 2007 instead of being a dumbass kid. The boomers were right. I wasn't working hard enough as a 4-year-old back then. So now I have to pay the sins of being lazy and spending $1 million for a shack of a house. So currently, we're still looking for that it year of the 2020s, and we may have to look no further because 2026 may be the one to save us.
Dude, am I tripping, or as the years are going on, it don't even sound that sexy anymore? Like, I feel like 2010, 2015, 2014, that sounds sexy. 2035 does not sound sexy. It sounds like we're living in like the BC era, bro. All right, let's keep the numbers low.
As a matter of fact, if you're broke now, then lock in and don't be by next year. Find a job and do the horror of working, because we're getting so much content next year. And of course, we gotta start off with none other than GTA 6. And the moment GTA 6 drops, I'll let you know right now.
Do y'all think 2026 is gonna be the best year of the 2020s? I think it is. There's just so much things that are coming out. Movies, games. I feel like all of the conflicts are gonna like end. They're not gonna end, but it's gonna be much less than it is now. I hope, man. I hope.
Nothing else will matter to people in life.
Jobs are gonna go unmanned for weeks on end. Babies globally will starve from fathers not feeding them. Scratch that. I'm acting like dads even take care of their kids. It's GTA 6 though, so mothers as well will probably neglect their babies. It's not to pass y'all, alright? Women play games too now, so the baby starving will be an equality effort. My prediction is for at least the first couple of days it's out, certain establishments will have problems with employees not showing up. People are smart. They will save up their sick days or pay time off to make sure they can play it. And technically, they wouldn't be wrong in using those days off, which bosses will not be happy with. This is a game that's been 8 years in the making. People were making fake unboxing videos.
Bro, you know what I think? I don't think GTA is gonna meet expectations, bro. I don't know why, but I feel like they're taking their time too much. Too much to the point where it has like unrealistic standards, bro. Bro, you know what they need to do? Hear me out. Let me know if y'all think this is revolutionary or not. Combine GTA 6 and Sims together. I promise you this shit gonna be the greatest game known to mankind. Give us like the feeling that we could like create like a life and like really like furnish our houses and shit. And build relationships, bro. I promise you that's gonna be game of the century.
Of it back in 2016.
Oh God, there it is. There it is, people. There. Oh my God.
With it, you're gonna have a new wave.
I'm sorry, is that a young ass Asian girl in the cover of a GTA 6? Yeah, this shit obviously look fake. 9 million views? Well, I might just do some shit like this.
Oh my God.
With it, you're gonna have a new wave of content creators become big off it. Shameless plug, hopefully that's my gaming channel, by the way, make sure y'all sub. Which then will create even more great content for the year. Same thing happened with GTA 5. Like, so many channels we grew up with got big off it. It's one of the reasons the Sidemen started to blow up, them playing GTA 5 together. And we didn't even talk about how good the story's gonna be. First, you're gonna have 2 different people you can play from, which I know is one less than GTA 5, but f that, because you got Lucius Finance you can play as. Or Jason, who you can mog everyone as. Meaning you got 2 options. You do the
Yo, you know what's weird? When people complain over the main character's like sex or like gender or whatever. You're a grown-ass man playing a virtual game. Does it matter? At the end of the day, they're still gonna have amazing accuracy. They could run, they could sprint, they could do everything. Bro, I don't care. I genuinely don't care.
Cracking or get cracked yourself. Also, GTA 6 Online is gonna be so generational. You'll be able to go in different types of servers. They'll have YouTuber servers or streamer servers, as well as roleplay servers for people who specifically like one thing. The amount of beefs and gangs that are gonna be in these servers is gonna be off the charts. Also, you know, those GTA 6 playlist nights with the homies is the type of stuff you'll be telling your kids. Doing that in GTA 5 with my friends during quarantine saved my mental health. And they'll definitely have way more options of games to pick and better ways for players to make it. The system for it was made over 10 years ago, so with 2026 tech, it'll be like the first iPhone versus the newest one. It shouldn't compare. We're also gonna have a map that's double the size of the last map with new different types.
I will say my complaint about GTA 6 though, why y'all bringing it back to Miami? I don't know, bro. Let's do Somalia. Let's do India. Let's do Nigeria. Let's do Ethiopia. But no, chill, slow down, we good, relax.
Types of transportation that we
dirty ass country. Yo, bro, you ain't gotta say all of that, no.
We're gonna have a map that's double the size of the last map with new different types of transportation that we haven't gotten. Hopefully no more Oppressor MK2s. Knowing Rockstar, they'll add a version of it that's even worse than the last one. With all this time waiting, the anti-cheat better be ironclad. I'm talking, if someone gets caught cheating, they get executed publicly in front of Rockstar HQ. Cheaters ruined the last GTA Online, so I'd be damned if they do it again. That's the majority of GTA 6, but if you thought games were done, you'd be wrong. Marvel's releasing Wolverine, which off the trailer already looks peak. I'm not even a big Wolverine fan like that, but I'll definitely cop it. It's also graphics, so no ass censoring. You can completely destroy someone's guts. And
I will say I am a big fan of like X-Men. X-Men, if you watched all the X-Men movies, bro, I'm telling you, it's a goated ass like sequence of movies, bro. My favorite superhero, I'm gonna say Spider-Man. I know that's generic, but if I had to give like a more specific, I'd probably go Wolverine. I think Wolverine is badass.
4K 60 FPS. That might have sounded a little off. Subnautica 2 is releasing. Pretty fun game. If you haven't played it, you're someone who explores the ocean in a submarine and tracks down creatures. A big complaint with the first one that people had is that it wasn't multiplayer until now. Subnautica 2 is gonna have co-op with up to 4 people, so you and the whole gang can play it together. 007 First Light is releasing, which is
007? Old ass.
the James Bond spin-off game, and everyone loves a little spy game action. You're gonna have different types of ways you can assassinate people, and you can drive in it for the
Imagine if they called this shit 0067.
first time. Being able to hack through the car and doing whatever type of gizmo thing spy movies have in cars. A couple other games. Resident Evil is getting a new game. Gears of War is getting a new game. Fable is getting a new game. There may be some more games I'm missing.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I've never been a fan of games that are like just extremely too long. I want to finish the game. I don't know, maybe I might be tripping. I might be tripping.
But if we're being honest, GTA 6 overrides all these by 10x. While all these are coming out, we're of course gonna have the biggest worldwide sporting event, the World Cup of 2026. And good news is, for any lazy
Are any of y'all watching a World Cup game? I'm 100% watching a game, bro. I don't know where. I just don't know why they're holding the final in New Jersey of all places. Why y'all got the world going in New Jersey? Let's have it in Philly, right? Philly is the most peaceful place. Let's have it in like Baltimore, Houston, maybe ATL, all the great places to go.
Americans who can't get off the couch to get a new passport, we got home advantage, so you can drive that F-150 with a 3-patty burger in your right hand straight down to the stadium. You're gonna see Americans who shit on soccer all the time pulling up just cause it's here. And since people around the world already come to the World Cup, it's predicted to be the biggest and most visited one ever. Compared to Qatar, we got so much land and places visitors can stay at. This is all assuming though if we can get tickets for it. A nosebleed is gonna be going for like 5 bands here. Scalpers may be the ones to ruin the event, but I'll keep my hopes up.
I don't care. I'm getting it.
Great because Israel got eliminated in the qualifiers, and in 2 of their games they scored 0 points on who they were against. Unfortunately, this time the win was not promised 3,000 years ago for them. That card no longer works.
Yo, Tommy, you getting edgy on us? Hey, Tommy. I mean, shit, you got it, big bro.
And they'll have to get their wins by skill from now on. All the matches are being hosted in major cities in America, like LA, Seattle, New York, Boston, Miami. For some reason though, you have a couple of games held in Kansas City. What billionaire in Missouri paid for this shit? It was almost perfect. Ain't no one coming from around the world to the US thinking about visiting Missouri. I wouldn't be surprised if people around the world haven't heard what Missouri is.
Yo, there's some cities in states in America that I'm like, there's people that fly here? Like, how much airplanes actually like come here? What is the reason that someone might go to like a Wyoming, a Nebraska? What business do you have there? Just like, I don't know, there's certain states that I'm just like, if I heard someone was from there, I'd be like, what?
I'm worried they wouldn't even feel comfortable being there. You know they're getting all types of slurs ripped at them from being there. The games in Canada are gonna be in Vancouver and Toronto. The games in Mexico are gonna be in Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey. The amount of creators
Wait, Tommy, what is it? Monterey? That's what the Maryland education does to you.
and celebs there is probably gonna be the most the World Cup has ever seen. Speed of my prediction is gonna be a celebrity there. I'm talking crowds you wouldn't believe. He's already bigger globally than he is in the States. He's gonna be out there interviewing Ronaldo and all the soccer players. You know too, the crowds here are gonna be wild. People are gonna be fighting the opposition team, jumping the barriers. Countries with conflicts with each other are gonna have the crowds beefing. I didn't mention, but this isn't gonna be big just because of the amount of games. It's also 16 more teams than the last one. With the amount of matches going from
I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that at all. I ain't gonna lie.
64 to 104. Seeing the political climate now, there is a real possibility of countries matching up with each other that hate each other. Can you imagine America versus Canada? We haven't had the best relationship this year. Both countries are going to be throwing up the sets to each other. France versus Senegal. I know Senegal won't make it that far, but
No, but it's because France takes all the players from Africa. That's the problem, bro. Anytime France wins the World Cup, it's basically Africa winning the World Cup. And I'm not arguing with anyone on that.
this would be crazy because of France's colonial history with it. If Senegal won it, they would never live that down. Now we can move on to movies and TV shows because, man, this about to hit. Marvel's about to cook this year with Spider-Man and Avengers Doomsday releasing. Something Marvel can never go wrong with is a new Spider-Man movie. And the fact the whole universe is reset is going to give so many opportunities. There's already
If y'all don't know, I'm actually gonna be trying out for the new Miles Morales role. Yeah, that's the whole reason why I'm gonna be taking off my beanie soon. I gotta make sure if I'm gonna get into acting, I gotta make sure that I'm comfortable with doing things that are out of my zone. So expect me to be Miles Morales.
a lot of predictions on who the villain might be and what twists may come up. The Punisher and the Hulk are already confirmed in it. There's also predictions that Scorpion might be the villain. Tombstone is confirmed in it.
I'm sorry, y'all got a random albino dude playing Tombstone? That's messed up, gang. Unless this is the actual actor and I'm an idiot.
Confirmed in it too. And since Zendaya's chopped ass finally isn't in the timeline anymore. That's a joke, by the way, guys.
Cool, yeah. Hey, watch yourself, okay? My little boy.
Calm down. Sadie Sink is confirmed in the cast, and although it's not fully confirmed now,
Sadie Sink is in there? I'm watching it.
everyone's assuming she's the new Mary Jane. Tom Holland, we all understand this is what you're gonna make. I'm saying that like he didn't just get married to Zendaya in real life, which is good because that means I got a chance, right guys? We're around the same age, so
Nah.
it makes sense. In Avengers Doomsday, I don't gotta watch it yet. Doctor Doom as a villain will be peak. I'm not not a big comic book fan, so I haven't seen or read much of him as a villain. But who needs that when TikTok edits already show me how much aura this has? The fit alone shows me he won't be f***ing around. And since this is two movies connected, it's rumored to be an Infinity War type of ending movie to lead to Secret Wars. People were walking out that movie theater crying, so potentially expect that with this. We also got Toy Story 5 coming out. I know a lot of people didn't like 4 and on it, but the concept.
Am I the only one that has never watched a Toy Story movie? Like still to this day, like a full complete Toy Story movie? Is it good? Do I actually like gotta sit down and watch it, or is it like, all right? How? I don't know, bro. I got neglected as a child, bro.
For this one, it makes me have higher hopes. The whole plot is the toys fighting for children's attention after they got taken over by iPads. With this evil looking iPad or lily pad ready to destroy them, this character has potential to be the Lotso of Toy Story villains. Only thing we can hope is the story's written good. So far, it sounds like a good concept. And some more childhood nostalgia, Shrek 5 is coming out.
I'm with that. I'm with that. Stop giving us these IRL Disney movies. Nobody asked for that. I'm not trying to see a real life action. No, that's just a money grab. Let's stop doing that.
Less sure about this one, and looking at the character designs.
Why they massacre my boy?
Him and Donkey look like if I told ChatGPT to generate what it thinks Shrek and Donkey look like. I know they have to upgrade the character designs for modern times. It just looks off. The Super Mario Galaxy movie should recover from this potential loss. The visuals are gonna look so insane and mind-boggling. Super Mario Galaxy off purely aesthetic just feels nice. If you watch gameplay of it now with HD graphics, it holds up so good. Me personally, I like it better than the Super Mario Odyssey aesthetic. The Michael Jackson biopic is releasing. I'm gonna be in theaters dressed like Michael, staring at the screen just like this.
Bro, I wonder if it's gonna like really break records, because Michael Jackson gotta be what, the second most famous person behind Ronaldo? Wait, who's more famous? Ronaldo or MJ? MJ? I think MJ is more famous than Ronaldo. Plus MJ died. Like I say that to say a lot of the new generation might not know MJ, but everybody knows Ronaldo. Obviously MJ is crazy. I feel like there's a lot of new kids that don't know who MJ is. MJ impersonator being fascinated by another MJ impersonator. That's some like Black Mirror shit right there.
Thing with picking Jafar Jackson, because the way he transitioned from Thriller Michael to Bad Michael was perfect. And it's gonna include all of Michael Jackson's eras if they don't split it up, hopefully. Which means the movie could be 3.5 hours. In that 3.5 hours, I'm enjoying every bit of it. It's gonna be showing how he made some of his most famous songs and apparently business dealings he did. And if you know how much Michael got over by the music industry, is gonna have some juicy drama. Hey, all I'm saying is, as soon as he started requesting rights to his music,
y'all remember how people were criticizing him for like having children in his home and stuff? Y'all think they're gonna add that to the movie? That's gonna be interesting to see.
The media, he was in the same lane as the Diddler and the worst predator to exist. Some notable mentions for movies.
Bro, I don't think MJ was a predator, bro. I think what he did was like really weird, and it's hard to like defend if you don't know the context. But bro, if you look at how MJ was treated as a child, and he was so neglected, and he just wanted other children that, I don't know, it's weird if you look at it from a one-sided perspective. And none of the kids said he touched them. Every kid that had an alibi against him, they said their parents told him to say some shit.
Releasing as well. Dune Part 3, Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping, Moana live action, Mortal Kombat 2, Supergirl, The Odyssey. I probably missed some. That should be good enough with everyone though. And we'll end it off with the TV shows coming out. The Boys is having its final season come out. And according to the cast and directors,
we will be there.
Be the most graphic one. If you've watched The Boys, you know how insane that is. There is scenes of people getting ripped in half on the show. I'm scared how much further they're gonna take it. They're also not hiding who they're mimicking, because take a wild guess of who this may be alluding to. With the poster, you can get at it already. Homelander's definitely gonna do the sickest he's ever done. It's good they're wrapping it up like this and not extending it because popularity. They could easily go for a couple more seasons and have people watching. In the long term, it would ruin how cohesive the show is and make it kind of bad towards the end. Invincible season 4 is coming out. They've been cooking a lot more than I thought they could after.
I haven't watched the last season. Is this still good? I don't know why after playing Dispatch, this feels like Dispatch to me.
Watching the first season. The problem with all these Amazon Prime Video shows is now you gotta pay to get the ads off. They get us every time because I am watching this with no ads. On another website that's name shall not be disclosed and is totally legal to watch on. The second season of the One Piece live action is coming out. I'm surprised because I did not know they would take it this far. It was loved so much though that it got greenlit for a second season. Dexter is also coming back with a new TV show. Daredevil Born Again is getting a second season. As well as something a little smaller, Blade Runner is getting its own show. You guys know that one audio. You look lonely. I could fix
I never watched this.
that. Yeah, that thing. So far, the visuals look good. That was the main reason people liked the 2017 version. To end it off, a couple of more shows that are releasing. A Knife of the Seven Kingdoms, aka a Game of Thrones prequel. Fallout Season 2. Euphoria Season 3. We gonna be more than fed in TV shows. And that's everything I got. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments. I'm gonna need everyone to...
You missed it, Tommy. We gonna be winning a Streamer Award trophy in 2026, nigga. You forgot to add that in there. That's groundbreaking information, bro.
Pray that no national wars or crisis happen next year. We've been through enough this year, and if nothing happens, this should be the greatest year of
Sapphire Award? I'm not a lady. Dude, I'm a guy. Why would I win that nominee?
the 2020s. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time,
I'm out.
I'm out.
Great video. YouTube, if you in here, let me know what y'all 2026 predictions are, if any. Do y'all think 2026 is a good year? Was 2025 a good year? Let me know. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, join us on Twitch, all that good stuff, man. Likes are for life. Love y'all.